Hey, good morning. This is Clay with Sharp Car Company. I'm going to show you a way to simply fix your broken seat switch on your Chrysler Town and Country. Hey, if this thing is helpful, please like or share or comment or whatever. I like reading the comments. It's kind of neat. So you could the switch's prongs are broken on the back side. So the switch kind of tends to sit inside there like this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use two zip ties. I'm going to run one into here and I'm going to cross stitch them. So I'm going to take one zip tie and zip tie it to the other one. What I noticed was that you cannot put this back inside here when you have this down in here. So it needs to be plugged in first. How you're going to take this thing off is there's two screws. One of them you're going to take a little screwdriver and you're going to pry up underneath there and you're going to pull it up and you'll be able to get to the top screw that is right there, and then there's one on the back side. I don't know if you can see that. Right down here, and that's fairly simple and obvious. It's underneath the back portion of the seat, and it's a Phillips, and the other one is a Torx. The rest, this piece right here. So once you get them two screws out, this will slide out of this bracket right here. I don't know how well it's visible, but it'll slide out of that bracket there. So that's how you get the side panel off. You don't have to take the whole seat belt thing off. I kind of broke these tabs pulling this out of here, but you don't need to actually pull this apart. So don't worry too much about that. Just gingerly pull up on it. Don't be too crazy. So I'll set these zip ties in here and I'll show you what that looks like. Pop this out of here real quick. Maybe. It's probably easier said than done, I think. So once I pop this thing out of here, I'm going to install the seat switch, and then I will install the zip ties. And I'm doing this for a reason. You can glue this, but my fear of gluing is that it looks like it would be a great idea, but it's probably really not, because more than likely it won't last anyways. So it's going to be kind of a tight fit to be able to put these zip ties on, but it's not the end of the world. And I'll show you how I did this here in 1 second. So I'm going to slide the zip tie kind of towards the bottom of there, and then I'm going to bring it up and I'll show you exactly how that is. You obviously want the zip tie to come out. There's a not a ton of space, but for the most part I know for a fact that this is a good repair. I've already done it once on another vehicle, and the lady's very satisfied. I haven't had any issues with the seat, and she always brings her car in for service, so not too concerned with this repair being its longevity. I'm probably last the life of the vehicle or until the other tabs break, but the tabs are broken off of the switch itself, so you would need to replace the whole switch. And to me, I'm cheap. I'm sure most of us are on a budget, and trying to fix stuff for customers that's relatively inexpensive and cost effective is always the best. So I'm going to show you how this works. Hopefully I can turn on my light here, kind of give you an idea of how I got these. Gosh darn it, I don't know. Maybe I got a flashlight back here. So as you can see, I got them coming out, and I'm going to take one and put it to the other, and it's going to be kind of like a crosshatch, and then we're going to cut it off. I'll show you that here in 1 second. Kind of a long video for a very simple task. Luckily my zip ties work both ways. don't think that's a must, but it's helpful. Now you're going to cut these zip ties off when you're all done. Now we see that show you that's how that's done. So obviously I got them crossed down there. And the reason I crossed them is because you want one to grab on the other and you want to pull them tabs in towards the seat thing. I'm going to put it back together. Hey, hope this is helpful. Thanks much.